Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So today let's talk about the placement of Sun in Pushya Nakshatra. So today my entire focus is to understand how this placement will impact your present journey. Because Sun is what? Sun is the karaka of your soul. It signifies your soul's journey, whether it's your past experiences, whether it's your present or future experiences. Sun's placement will leave a great impact because it represents our soul's experiences throughout different cycles. So it's very crucial to understand how sun is impacting you. Sun is our vitality. Sun is the light which helps us to grow. That's why you must understand the sun's nakshatra. So what happens when sun is in the Pushya nakshatra? Is it something to worry about? Because though Pushya is the most benevolent nakshatra, so auspicious, it carries the energy of nourishment, happiness, prosperity. But we know that it belongs to planet Saturn, and Sun Saturn are enemy to each other. So what happens when Sun gets into the domain of planet Saturn? Let's find out. Pushya Nakshatra falls between 3 degrees 20 minutes to 16 degrees 40 minutes of the Cancer sign. Its primary ruler is planet Saturn, but also there is a great impact of moon. So whenever you have a planet placed in this particular lunar mansion, do check out the dignity of planet Saturn, where it is placed, how it is placed, how much is the strength of this planet, which houses are ruled by planet Saturn. And as you have sun over here, you must also look at the house placement of sun. Which house is ruled by sun? These things will matter. Well, Sun in the Pushya Nakshatra is an outstanding and splendid placement for professional success. No doubt it gives amazing professional journey and great respect and appreciation from the society. You will be at the topmost position at your work front. If Saturn is well placed, it's in a good house, it's in a good sign, then this success will come early to you. It will be more easy to reach to your goals, to your destination. If Saturn is not well placed, it's in the Dushtana houses like 6, 8, 12, or somehow Saturn is placed in an unfriendly sign, or Sun is placed in the Dushtana houses 6, 8, 12, then yes, it just increases your struggles to reach to your goal. Either you will undergo self-doubt that I cannot achieve this or that, or it could be whatever you are doing, it's not accepted and appreciated by the world. This is all about the Sthana houses. If Saturn is placed in the 6, 8, 12, or Sun is placed in the 6, 8, 12. But irrespective of the placement of Saturn or Sun, Sun in Pushya gives a sure shot guarantee that you do have a very amazing public life and professional journey. It might come earlier to you, it might come later to you, but you are destined to do something quite big. You know why? Because you have a lot of qualities, and these qualities makes you a brand which is loved and appreciated by the world. So what are these qualities which are giving you this gift of respect and appreciation? Well, firstly, you do have great intelligence, and this great intelligence helps you to utilize your knowledge. No matter you know a bit less than others or you know more than others, you know how to use your treasure, that is your knowledge, and also amazing skills, not just professional skills. See, Saturn represents profession, and when sun gets into this nakshatra, it does give very refined professional skills. So you know how to use your knowledge, you know how to use your skills, and moreover, you are much dedicated towards your goals. And in addition to this, you do have magnetic aura, great personality, and the most strongest point of your personality is the ability to connect with other. You know, the Jupiter's impact in this nakshatra makes you very wise. It makes you philosophical in nature. So you know how to talk, how to connect and blend with others. And this ability to talk and interact with others will give great social contacts. And this is not something which you are born with. How to deal with others, this is a lesson to be learned in this life, and it is through your experiences in the childhood, how you have grown and evolved. These experiences have taught you how to connect with others. So these are the qualities which will make you earn great respect and also appreciation from the society. You will be honored because of your dedication and achievements as well. And no matter whatsoever path you may follow, you will attain more authoritative roles where there is great burden of responsibilities. Also, along with that, you are being appreciated and well respected by others. See, Sun in Pusha is a difficult placement for finances. There might be initial struggle in life. There might have been certain financial restrictions or limitations while you were growing up, and these limitations do stay up to the age of 35, up to mid 30s, and then you will see great abundance with respect to finances. You do have a mission to be independent when it comes to your finances, because this placement do have a tendency to make you a bit dependent on your family for money, for your needs, whether it's emotional or whether it's financial. So you do have to grow and be more independent. And yes, finances do get better with time, no doubt. With respect to family life and relationships, Sun in Pusha makes you very much dedicated towards the family. You are someone who will always care for others. You will pay attention to the needs of your family, and you will always work hard to fulfill their needs. Even if someone is not asking you to take care of certain issues or certain family members, there is a sense of responsibility which will constantly push you to work for others and to pay attention to what they are saying. But with this, there is also a lesson to open up, because with this placement, you might have a sense of shyness or hesitation in saying what you feel, what you want, or overall, your emotions. You are unable to express your ideas. So you must learn to open up in your relationships, especially the marriage partnerships. You must be very clear about what are your expectations, what you truly feel, and what you desire in life. This must be very clear with your partner. And you do have a great sense of responsibility towards your family, and this must be known by your partner. He must accept this, she must accept this, that you will continue to dedicate yourself towards your loved ones. Also, with this placement of Sun in Pusha Nakshatra, father or a father like figure plays a very important role. I have seen this in many horoscopes. If Saturn is well placed, it gives a father who is very authoritative in the society. He is well respected, he is at a great position, and through his power and position, one will gain a lot. The Father will design your path. He will create a better foundation for your tomorrow, especially your profession. Your father may take up the role of your mother. So one gets more closer to father if Saturn is well placed, remember, and Sun should also be in a good house. And on the other hand, I have seen where Sun is in Dushtana houses or Saturn is afflicted, one undergoes tremendous difficulties, emotional issues because of father. They feel unloved. So, father like figure can make your life, he can enhance your life, and also he can break things for you. So again, you must see other placements to understand this, how this placement will work for you. With respect to your spiritual journey and your soul level growth, Sun in Pusha indicates that in the previous cycle, the previous journey, you were quite shy. You were reluctant to share your perception, your views, and ideas with the world because there was this insecurity. What if my ideas are not accepted? This might have been inherent quality, or simply this indicates you were under the influence of external challenges and pressure, and because of this pressure, you failed to grow and evolve. So, what happened? Your light got dimmer because Sun is our light, light of our soul. So, how the other people influenced you? You changed your decisions, you changed your journey. And now in this life, you must grow. You have a lesson to be more consistent with your growth, with your actions. You must grow even in the most difficult situations. See, Pushya is a nakshatra which is associated to the blooming stage of a flower. So it does have that expansive nature of Jupiter. And we all know that blooming doesn't happen in a very instant. It's a slow process. Each and every petal will open up gradually, one by one, at a very different time. So it's a time consuming process. And not just that, there are many external influences and challenges like heat, rain, wind, insects, and of course humans, right? That's why whatsoever planet is placed in Pusha Nakshatra, it feels threatened to some extent. Suppose moon is in the Pusha Nakshatra. So moon is what? It's your mind and emotions. So moon is extremely sensitive at this point. Whatever happens around it directly impacts the mind and emotions, and how your mind is being impacted, it will determine your future growth, your future response system. And then if Mars is debilitated in Cancer, this directly hits the strength and courage of a person. When Sun is in the Pushya, one do get a bit nervous whether I will be able to reach to my goals or not, because Sun defines our soul, Sun defines our purpose. So whatever challenges and hurdles you might see while growing up, especially in your childhood, this is the way how the Pushya Nakshatra prepares your Sun to take up responsible roles and to be more independent, because you must become independent in this journey. So you must learn to open up. This is the lesson, this is the purpose in this present lifetime. I have mentioned this in my previous video, how the nakshatra of Punarvasu and even the nakshatra of Pushya are the most benevolent ones. If you have a placement in these nakshatras, you do have something to give to this world. Others will benefit from you. And same happens when Sun is in Pushya. You do have very noble qualities, extraordinary power and intelligence, and you are here to work for the people. That's why you are getting more authoritative roles, decision making roles. So you are more of a giver. You must understand this in the present lifetime. You have more to give, more to help others. But on a very deep level, soul level, you do require a lot of healing. Well, according to our astrology, Pushya is the most nourishing, auspicious nakshatra. So it makes you auspicious for the world. But we cannot ignore the deep sense of insecurity in the Pushya's heart. It's always there. And you have the duty to take care of that section of your heart, which is full with insecurities. Some kind of a fear is over there. But planets like Moon and Sun, the luminaries, when they get into this nakshatra of Saturn, which is all about growth, extending yourself, you're extending your light towards the world, one might get insecure at some point of time, and this insecurity will block your growth because Saturn does limits the growth. You must learn your lessons, accept them, and transform them into the wisdom of Jupiter. This is the most important thing. See, on one hand, in India, we are considering Pushya as this beautiful, auspicious nakshatra, so tender, so nourishing. In Chinese astrology, Pushya is known as the Gui, the constellation of Gui. Gui means ghost. So, why it has attained a very different reputation in the Chinese astrology? Because this term Gui refers to the deep sense of insecurity present in the heart of Pushya Nakshatra people. It signifies the fear of not being able to sustain in this world, not being able to grow with others. What if I'm not appreciated? So it makes you dependent on other people. This is the negative point of Pushya Nakshatra. Your fear may make you a more dim personality, and also you will be dependent on others for your emotional needs, for your material needs. So emotional stability is something which is so important. If you are being able to grow even in the most challenging situations, then you are this beautiful flower, this pushya kind of energy. And if you are not able to grow in difficult situations, you are getting more and more reluctant and you are shutting down yourself, then you will be in this stage of gui, which is ghost. So you must take care of your emotional well-being. It's very important. And now let's quickly understand the padas of this nakshatra. When sun is in the first pada of Pushya, it falls in the Leo Navamsha. Very splendid placement for success in honor. It makes you more stronger and powerful, and you do have the power to attain great professional success, and also it gives success in the political world as well. When Sun is in the second pada of Pushya, it falls in the Virgo Navamsha, which is also a Pushkara pada. So it gives extraordinary abilities to pursue your goals. Intelligence plus hard work. It's an amazing blend to be more successful. And you do have a purpose to work for other people, provide more service to others. When Sun is in the third pada of Pushya, it falls in the Libra Navamsha. So yes, it's a bit of struggling placement when it comes to attaining harmony and balance in your relationships. On a financial level, you will improvise a lot. You will work hard to take care of the comforts and the material wealth in life, and with time, you will see great abundance as well. When Sun is in the fourth pada of Pushya, it falls in the Scorpio Navamsha. So it makes one a very successful individual when it comes to research, when you have to attain great knowledge, you will be much dedicated towards learning spiritual things, occult, religious text and scriptures. So you will become a very highly learned individual who is more dedicated towards mythology, occult, or natural healing systems. So guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.